Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Music Class with Paz. Today, we're going to be learning how to play Let Go by Dwayne Woods. Okay? All right. So, of course, we're going to start in the key of C. So, I have a force of habit. I'm a little bit more advanced. I don't just do a regular C chord. It's a habit for me to hit that D note when I'm hitting the C chord. So, we're going to get into it. I'm not going to do a lot of talking. Let's get into it. So it goes. Move your head up. So I'm going to sing and play the whole song real quick so y'all could know what it do. The verse. I couldn't seem to fall asleep. There was so much on my mind. Praying for that peace. A peace I could not find. But then I knelt down to pray. Praying, help me please. He said, you don't have to cry, 'cause I'll supply all your needs. Chorus. Soon as I start worrying how my story ends, when I let go, when I let God have his way, that's when things start happening. When I stop looking at back when I let go, when I let God have his way. Second verse, same as the first one. There's so much going on. Sometimes I can't find my way. Same as the first one. And then the chorus. Soon as I stop worrying how my story ends, when I let go, when I let God have his way, that's when things start happening. When I stop looking at back when I let go, when I let God have his way. I will start from the beginning. It's in the key of C. I'm trying to hurry up because time is against me. So, the key of C, the C chord. Everybody should know the C chord by now. If not, go back to my previous videos and learn it. So, you start with the C chord. I couldn't seem to fall asleep. So, C, D, right? D minor. So, C sharp, D, C sharp, D minor, E minor, F sharp, right? And then you go to F minor. So let's start again. I couldn't seem to fall asleep. So that's C, D minor, E minor, F sharp, F minor, and then you go to E minor, then you go to A minor, A minor, and then you go to remember what I told y'all about this chord? So it's the F chord, but you move the F note up 1 to F sharp, and that's what makes this chord. So F sharp note, A and C, and then you go to G major, right? And then you go to A, right? A minor, A minor, B minor, C major, F, F minor, E minor, A minor, and remember F sharp, A and C for this chord, and then G, and then C. So that should be the whole progression for the verse. C, couldn't seem to fall asleep, right? There was so much on my mind. F sharp, E minor, F minor, F minor, so much on my mind. E minor, praying for that peace, right? A peace I could not find. Oh, that's something I forgot to show you. C, D, C sharp, D minor, E minor, F major, F minor, E minor, A minor, and then you have this chord, and then you're basically going to put this finger on E sharp, put your middle finger on B, and put your pinky on D. So, praying for that peace, a peace I could not find. Alright, so it's kind of like a passing chord. So, C sharp, D minor, E minor, F sharp, F minor, E minor, A minor, and then this chord. And then you move over to this, which is G sharp, B and D. And then you go to A minor, B minor, C, back to F. Couldn't seem to fall asleep. There was so much on my mind. Praying for that peace, a peace I could not find. But then I kneeled down to pray, praying, help me please. Sorry. You don't have to cry, 'cause I'll supply all your needs. So for the end of the verse, you go this, right? And then you go to, which is F sharp, A, B, A, C. I'll supply all your needs. Then you go to G. You go to G sharp. I'll supply all your needs. You don't have to cry, right? You don't, this is for you don't have to cry, 'cause I'll supply all your needs. And then the chorus is, soon as I stop worrying how my story ends, when I let go and I let God have his way, that's when things start happening. When I stop looking at back when I let go and I let God have his way. So as you can see, the chorus and the verse is kind of similar to each other when it comes to the chord progression. All right. So again, real quick, the chorus, C sharp, D minor, E minor, F sharp, F minor, E minor, A minor, and then this chord, forgot the name of this chord, but it's G sharp, B, and D to form this chord, and it's F sharp, A, and C to form this chord. A minor, C major, F major, F minor for that chord, E minor, A minor, this chord, and then G major, and then back to C sharp, back to the first. Now we're going to do numbers. We did the letters. Now I'm going to show you the numbers real quick, and then we're going to wrap it up. This is how you play Let Go, Let God from Dwayne Woods. So I'm going to do the numbers now. Remember I taught y'all numbers, letters, and numbers, right? Now numbers. Numbers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, just the minor part, 3, 6, 4.5, right? 5.5, 6, 7, 1. You could do 6, 7, 1, or you could do 6, 1, 4, the minor part, 4, 3, 6, 4.5, 5, back to 1. Okay, do that again. That's for the chorus and for the verse. I think it's basically the same. I'm trying to hurry up. So just trying to make sure y'all get it. So numbers. The numbers are, for the key of C, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 1, I couldn't seem to fall asleep. And in the chorus, soon as I stop worrying. See how it's the same? It's the same. Same progression for the first half, and the second half of the verse and the chorus is basically the same. You play it the same way. All right. Of course, later on, if you want, you can add, add like. That's what I normally do. Same thing. 1 for the chorus and the verse. The first half and the second half for the chorus and the verse are the same. So real quick. 1, going over the numbers real quick with y'all. 1 in the key of C. 1, 2, 3, 4. Minor. And then 3, 6, 4.5, 5.5, 6, 1, 4, minor, 3, 6, 4.5, 5, 1. And then there's a part. Let go, let God, 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 let go. Soon as I start worrying how my story ends, I let go and I let God have His way. That's when things start happening when right? Let God have His way. Alright, thank you guys for tuning in to another music class with Pass. And that is how you play Let Go by Dwayne Woods. If you want, you could go look up the song on YouTube. For the bass part, it's easy. The bass part is basically what you do with your, remember what I showed y'all before? All right. So the main note, because this is the chord, but this is the main note. Same with the bass. Soon as I start worrying how my story ends, I let go and I let God have His way. That's when things start happening. Same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 6, 4.5, 5.5, 6, 1, 4, 4, 3, 6, 4.5, 5, 1. Easy. All right. Bass, that's for the bass line that I just showed you. And then I also showed you the chords. So that's how you play Let Go by Dwayne Woods. All right. That's D-E-D-A-Y-N-E, right? Woods, W-O-O-D-S. That's how you play Let Go by him. He's the creator. He's the one who wrote the song. But that's how you play that song, okay? Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you follow so you can be notified once I upload or share or, however it goes with TikTok. You'll be notified ASAP. You know what I'm saying? You'll get a notification. So thank you for tuning in with Music Class with Pass. Comment down below if you have any suggestions for any songs that you want to learn, that you want me to show you how to play. Comment down below. Leave me a comment and let me know.